If you're on the run or just staying home, if you're with some friends or just all alone, have a cup of coffee or tea with me if you please, and listen to Aaron Coombs Cafe today.
Hey there, you're listening to Aaron Coombs Cafe podcast. This is episode 6 of season 3, and we got no problem. I'm with my co-host, Marc Coombs, and I myself is Aaron Coombs. Is Aaron. Good enough. All right.
Okay.
Do you want to just... Yeah, how was your night?
My night's pretty good so far.
I was having a lazy day. Well, did some tidying. I took a nap there because that's dad life.
Do the dad stuff.
Did dad stuff. But we want to talk about music first, though?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's talk about music.
The segue.
Big
Flawless. So bit of new music out. The first one I'm going to mention is the Fear the Dawn Jack White album, because I meant to mention that last time, but I forgot. And that's the one I'll probably purchase on vinyl soon. I think it's a really cool rock album. And there's a bit of experimental stuff, of course, because it's Jack White. There's just a track with Q-Tip that I never was a big fan of, but I think it's pretty cool. Mm-hmm.
Do you like his blue hair?
His blue hair is pretty cool, too.
Right.
But, and of course, the long-awaited new Pusha T album. Almost Dry, and that has songs produced by Kanye as well as Pharrell, so it's pretty cool. Did you hear that at all? You might have heard
I heard one song.
A few of the tracks.
So far, yeah.
Cool. And another stick on hip hop for a second. Action Bronson. I listened to that earlier. It's the new one. It's pretty good. Crocodile Turbo. I'd probably like to give it another listen. It got some cool beats, a couple cool things going on. And an album I really liked is the new King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizards. This is actually, funny enough, it's their 20th album. And it's funny, they've only put out albums for about 10 years, but that's how often they put out music. And this is their first double album. It's pretty sick.
That must be new.
And it's all kinds of different styles of music. They got stuff like their Planet B stuff, like thrash, and they got like old school style, and even some like hip hop elements on some songs. So it's pretty cool.
Mm. And speaking of, you said Jack White, he did the American anthem one time with just guitar.
Yeah, that's really good.
Just like Flea slapped the bass
yeah,
too.
That was really good.
We watched it the other day. It's pretty good. And guess who got new music out that we can talk about now?
Who?
Justin Bieber.
Oh, no.
That one song.
It's my fault because I sent it to you too.
I was listening to it. I didn't like it.
No?
No, you said you couldn't finish it either.
Beebs not going to sponsor you now. You're going to go free 10
sorry,
Beebs.
Sorry, Drew House, non-sponsor. The slip is on. All right. But new music?
Yeah, and so, of course, still bopping the Peppers. What else? What have you listened to lately? Even if it's old
You don't
school.
even want to know. I've been listening to, like, Caribbean music, trying to get out of those rainy days.
Oh, okay. It's
Playing
like
some ukulele.
tin drum and stuff. You should get a tin drum.
Some whistles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my music experience. Nothing new lately.
Pretty cool.
Just the AM radio.
But we did see... Well, our big segue now is we saw the film classic, Morbius.
Wait. We're going to talk about movies. Sorry. Yeah.
So we'll start off with, we saw went to the theater to see Morbius. Now I love going to the theater, but I don't feel as though Morbius is one of the better movies we've seen.
Michael Morbius.
I don't know. The thing is, I actually like Morbius, the character, but
Without being,
you can't say.
we'll just say the fight scenes were all over the place. I don't know.
No, it's not good.
not
I'll
good?
just say it's not a good
It's
movie.
not good.
No, if you want to see a movie that's not good.
Do you like The Matrix? Well,
But no, the thing is,
no.
I've watched some movies that have been so bad. Like, earlier we were talking about Danzig's movie he did, that Veronica movie. I was reading about it earlier. I seen last year. Veronica?
Veronica? Who's that?
It's a Glenn Danzig's movie. Talk about how bad movies can be. It's
Oh.
literally the worst movie. But then, now Morbius is not that bad, but it is pretty bad. Like, for a major film. But now, on the other scale, you recently, a while ago I seen Batman in the theater, but you recently watched it.
The Batman, 2 parts.
The Batman.
Again, we naps in between. Apparently.
No, I did the whole thing at once, but at the theater. No, that was a much better
Experience.
superhero movie.
Oh yeah.
Of course, Morbius is a villain, blah blah blah. But of course, it's comparing Batman and Morbius, but
more realistic if a superhero's realistic, but more like gothic-ish. I don't know.
because it was based on the Year One graphic novel, and it really was a cool storyline, and I liked all the acting in it. I recommend Batman. Without giving too much away, it was pretty badass.
That's like some bad reviews on like the internet saying like so easy to tell what's gonna go on and what's gonna happen. I was like, it's the comic. Like you're supposed to know the
You got a pretty good
origins of
idea.
it. Yeah.
And so like I said, it's Year One, pretty cool, and
Ski mask Catwoman's pretty good.
yeah, of course. And no, before we get into past movies, I haven't watched a lot of movies since our last. Well, from my standards, the last time we had a podcast, but I did finally see Black Friday, Bruce Campbell's latest movie.
Is that anything like Freaky Friday?
It's like
No.
it's it's kind of like a zombie movie set in a toy store during Black Friday.
Is it a horror or is it comedy or is it
It's a bit of both. It's a pretty cheesy B movie, but
Romedy?
I'd recommend it because if you want it just for a laugh, and there's actually some pretty cool gore effects that I didn't mind it. Like of course, any Bruce Campbell, and not only Bruce Campbell, but you get Michael J. White and Devon Sawa.
Is it newer or no?
It's pretty new. It's on Prime. It's a pretty new movie actually.
Oh, Bruce still putting them out.
Oh yeah, he got still come out with the B movies. He still got the chin right.
Yo, Chin, you want to be on this podcast? Let us know. Yo, Chin.
Man, should we get Bruce Campbell on the podcast?
I got a pretty dominant butt chin.
And before the last thing I want to talk about movies is I ended up doing a makeshift Johnny Depp night the other night. We watched Cry Baby here, the John Waters 1990 flick. Kind of like some might say, it's kind of like a solid movie, but it was pretty badass. I love it.
It was my wife's first time seeing it. I was like, "What? It's a classic." And she's like, "This is over the top, but funny, but good," and it is.
And then later at the crib, I watched Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. First time seeing the Criterion Blu-ray, which I must have seen Fear and Loathing probably my most watched movie ever, a lot of times. But it was awesome.
And when you're watching the trials now of Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, it's basically the same thing. Have you done these drugs? Yes, I have. Yes, I've done these drugs with these people. Yes. Did you have a mega pint of wine? What do you mean,
I don't know.
mega pint? I had a glass of wine.
I don't know. I don't think I could sit there and watch like the full core thing, but so the clips are pretty funny.
The best was the bed. Poop on the bed. How do you know it's not your dogs? Well, sir, I have a chihuahua. And this was not a chihuahua.
Okay.
Speaking of movies, how do you...
I was going to segue. Okay, what's the movie? One more movie thing. Okay.
Are you gonna really miss Pirates of the Caribbean and Magnificent Beast? Like,
Well,
I know
I'm
it's
not
money
really
makers for him, but like,
not defending any fans out there, but I'm not really a Potter guy. I never really got into it.
you're not a fanboy.
I'm not into Potter at all, and I was kind of over the parts. Like I liked the first two movies were pretty good, but
I'm not too big a fan of Harry Potter, and I didn't like how we had to read in high school too. So I was like, I'd rather listen to or read The Hatcher and the Rye and all that.
but Jack Sparrow's what brought Depp into that like mainstream. I'm not gonna say sell it again, but he definitely became like he was on Gillingham, the director of Fear and Loathing, and the creator of the first guy that got Monty Python to go, he directed Fear the, and he showed up on the set of Pirates, right? And he's like, "Well, we'll be able to get more money for my movies now because you sold out," type of thing, right? To paraphrase it, but yeah, Johnny Depp's a good actor. Like I said,
What'd you do over 300 million? He said, not anymore. I said, what'd I say? Hatchet in the Rye. Catcher in the Rye and The Hatchet, both books I liked back in the day. I didn't like reading Harry Potter. I just didn't get into it. Now, The Hobbit was more interesting, like this series. I don't know if you read them or not. But yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Now sports!
All right.
The big transition there.
Sad times for the Raptors, but they did good. They did.
And we can talk about the game. It always happened. We can talk about the game. So
no spoilers.
At halftime last night, it was looking pretty good. It was close, but then they kind of like it just wasn't there in the second half. To put it bluntly, you know what I mean?
Kind of Amber Heard the bed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no.
No, we're not good. All right. Oh my. But yeah, I think yeah. But at least our fans are good. They stand up. They're not like the 67 Sixers, like 67 76ers. They don't like go up and leave like halfway through the game and boo and stuff. They were standing up, clapping, even though we're losing. We're still like, good game, guys. We did good. And we didn't have Van Vliet because of injuries and stuff. But hopefully next year we'll give them a good run for the money.
I think next year. I think we don't really need a big free agent. I think everyone's development and everyone who's supposed to, keeps working hard and as people mature and stuff, I think we'll be better next year.
What did I say the other day? We need a better centerpiece.
Centerman.
Centerman.
Who will we get there now?
We need a centerman.
But
someone tall, like me and you. A tall 5'7".
Well, guys, like they're not going to get a top guy, and they're not going to get like.
Just need some tall, lanky fella. Just go. We got it.
You ball. Get ball.
And then time out and switch them out. No.
But yeah, so I think serious again for a second. I think the Raptors' future looks good. A lot of people didn't think Raptors were going to make the playoffs. Even I didn't think for a while there, at the beginning of the year, it wasn't looking too good.
And guy who didn't really talk very good to him was Shaq. Go back to your freaking print machines and your icy hot pads, man. We did all right. But Shaq, if you want to come here on this podcast,
yeah,
you
Shaq's
can.
definitely coming.
No harm, no problem.
Shaq the fool.
No problem here.
Yeah. So then, of course, the hockey stuff. Hockey's again, we don't get too much into it because our teams are both nowhere near. But the one thing I was noticing today is interesting is that all the teams in the East is really strong this year for sure. But the fact that all the teams are 100 points. If you look at the first round, we got Tampa Bay playing Maple Leafs, and it's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, but I still think, like I said in the last episode, I thought Avalanche is going to win, and they're out in the West.
And Guy Lafleur passed away recently,
yeah.
So respects to Guy Lafleur.
Mike Bossy did as well.
So yeah.
And just bring that to all that sad stuff with the baseball. The good thing there is the Jays are doing pretty good. They're still 6 games above 500, and yeah, so it's great with the Jays season because you got a game on it almost every night. So and sometimes they have afternoon games too. And the Jays look really good young team. So we just see what Springer does. Hopefully he'll get a full season healthy now because he's been great. Vladdy, of course, is always awesome.
Vladdy had a bad leg, did he, lately? Seemed like he did. Or did I miss something?
Anyways.
He seemed injured for a bit.
No, he came back out, though.
Right.
That was like 2 games ago.
Yeah, all right. 2 games, 2 coffees ago. No problem. Speaking of coffee, though, we'll do a little commercial right this instant. That's right. Home roasted Cardio Coombs Cafe coffee. The best in the house. The best one.
Coffee, the best one.
Yeah. I finally got the Colombian back, and We're all sold out of Jamaican, but I'll let you have a taste. Blue Mountain Coffee is my favorite.
Oh, okay.
I traveled to Jamaica, so did my mommy. Our mommy did too. Where's the furthest you traveled? I probably asked you this before.
I'm not sure.
St. Pierre.
I was in Europe before.
Europe.
A couple countries in Europe. Whatever the Eastern one is. I'll have to look into it. I'll get back to you next time. Next episode. Or here it is. We'll research it. This is the furthest place I've been.
All right. I wanted to go to like India and try all the street food before COVID hit, but yeah, it's all the cooking shows I see and watching like Jamie Oliver and my buddy Anthony over there, Bourdain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sports. What?
Travel. You're like Hugh McGregor over here.
Yeah. You tired of not traveling? So yeah, that's no problem. Do you have any problems, Mark?
No problem, man.
No problem here, man. So yeah, this is episode 6, season 3. I'm gonna be going back to work there shortly, so this will be the last one for this month.
So we'll have all kinds of stuff to talk about next one.
Yeah, and we'll have some more future giveaways. But before you want to check out anything merchandise-wise, check out our site, merchandise. And I like to throw in some baby news.
Okay.
My you know how every Newfoundlander likes the kitchen party, right? And you're just singing, drinking, or doing the dishes. Well, here's my baby doing a little jig of her own, playing with the dishcloth. There you go, diddly dee. Yeah, enough. Good notice. Well, should we end it there, son?
Sure.
15 minutes in. I know it's been a short one, but it's a good one. And glad to see you again. Hopefully the weather gets better. Better weather. Better weather. It's always raining on me. Raining men. Purple rain. November rain.
Deep purple.
Okay. No problem. Until next time, stay tuned, stay happy, and stay healthy. Bye for now. And a little bit from the intro, we heard Smokey's beats, and we're going to send off another short bit right now and check out his sites and his music. And guys, some pretty sweet beats from our buddy Smokey. Here we go. No problem. Smokey's beats. Don't forget to subscribe. We're recording there now. 3, 2, 1. Hey there, you're listening to Aaron Coombs Cafe Podcast. This is episode 6 of season. I'm gonna do it.